I think the most helpful thing has been when somebody has explained the process very carefully, and even though to them it may seem like stating the obvious, to really give as much information as possible as to what the process will be, who will come and see the young person. And when they've given reassurance and made the young person feel that they're not alone and they're being supported. But often you're in a parent may be in an environment that they've never been in before. They may be really concerned. They may have no idea what is going to be happening with their child. So I think the more information you can give, the more helpful. I think the most crucial thing would be if the crisis worker had access to the young person's notes, and in that way they would speed the process up and it would reduce the need for communicating verbally by asking a whole load of questions. And these questions can be very triggering for the young person and for the parent and basically exacerbate the situation. So I think it would be really helpful if there was either a form that could be given at triage, which you could fill in immediately, or if both the young person and the parent had some kind of written information, questions, tick boxes, anything, but so that it's done in a more discreet way. I think that's a really difficult one for the worker, because every single family is different, and I think it's crucial for them not to assume anything. So one of the most important things would be initially to establish who the key person is in the young person's life, so that they don't either cross boundaries and give too much information to perhaps a parent or a sibling that they don't want to know that information. But on the flip side, it's very hard for the health worker, because there's a dynamic, and the way the family interact and the way the family react to the crisis is very much dependent on how the family functions as a whole. So I think it's one of the most difficult things of all but I guess there are ways that you could probably try and do that, again, not verbally, but perhaps there is a form that can be filled in or a conversation that can be had. Do you think that it would be helpful to have the whole family involved, or would this be simply exacerbating the young person's crisis? So it's really a very hard one for the health workers to deal with.